Well, Alex is calling from Surulere in Lagos. Let's see what he's got to ask. Morning, Alex. What's your question?
Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead.
Good morning.
Go ahead, please.
I am trying to speak about this BVN verification concerning those living in Germany. Right. I have brothers in Darmstadt, Frankfurt, who I spoke with yesterday about their own registration because they have an account in Nigeria, but they are still in Germany. They don't have the intention of coming back for now. So what would they do to obtain their own BVN in Darmstadt, Germany?
All right, Alex. Thank you.
Did you get that?
He said he has brothers in Frankfurt,
yes,
Germany.
Yeah.
Quite interestingly, just yesterday, I engaged Sheyi in a discussion on Germany. And in less than 2 weeks from discussions with the consultants that have been engaged, Germany will also be enrolled. Currently, we are in over 25 locations around the world. And just like Sheyi said, these locations are based on the information that is available to us on the population of Nigerians in those locations. In some countries, we have 5. In some countries, we have 2. In some countries, we have only 1, depending on how widespread the populations of Nigerians are.
Olumide says all the centers in New York and Houston have been fully booked. What happens in that case? I mean, are they going to have their accounts restricted or they still have that lifeline?
Fully booked till when? Because before the extension, we've been hearing that because you have to book online at these centers to appear. If that is not done, you know the whole place will be congested and then there will be problems. So before the extension, we were having such complaints that people have booked beyond October, people have booked beyond November. But now we have extended till the end of January. I don't expect that such complaints to come up again.
Now, what if he goes online now, because there's a lot of people waiting, and then you find, just as you would do with your maybe visa appointments, that your next date could be in 2 months or a month or a week beyond the deadline? What happens in that case?
Well, in such cases, they have to appreciate the magnanimity. Bear in mind that this project started almost 1.5 years ago. And
in Nigeria or
in Nigeria almost 1.5 years ago.
The ones abroad say no.
Started about July.
Yes.
Started about July.
So they would require more time.
Yes, that is why the extension was given.
Beyond the 3 months, beyond the time given.
That's why the extension was given to 31st January. I don't think that people booking appointments now will be having appointments beyond
no, but she said that
January.
You're not supposed to permanently restrict the accounts. You can't.
No, their accounts. Sorry, please. Maybe I need to provide that clarification. For those in diaspora, their accounts are not restricted. Once you prove to your bank, that's the essence of the extension of the deadline. Once you are able to prove to your bank that you are actually living outside the country, you operate your account without a BVN between now and December 31.
Okay, now Protus wants to know, what happens in a situation where someone lost his sleep or forgets his BVN number and his information can't be found in the system?
Information, okay. Just take your phone and do *565*0# hash. Okay. It will return your BVN to you.
Okay.
That's the phone with which you registered?
Yes.
Okay, the phone with which the person registered.
What if a third party gets access to that?
Okay, so he gets access to it. So I give you my account number. I write my account number on the table when I'm leaving here, and you have it. So
what happens?
But there's this one wherein the naira depreciated in the autonomous markets, trading at 230 naira per dollar, because people said no. I'm not sure it's safe for me to give my BVN to the BDC.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. You know, that issue came up on Thursday.
Yeah, we had a couple. I can just, Murtala, just hang on a minute. Let him complete his thoughts. Yes. Go ahead, please.
And the truth is that your BVN is your identity. And for more than 3 months now, Travelers has been operating at the international airports in Nigeria and some other locations. And people have been going there, getting their Forex, 5,000 or less, and giving their BVN. So if BVN is identity, why should I want to hide my identity if I'm doing a legitimate business? Those who are making these claims, just as we said on Thursday, are those who are probably buying, who wants to buy above the limit. Okay. They want to buy their own and buy my own.
Okay, let me bring in Muritala because he's calling from Ghana and needs to quickly make his points. Muritala, do you have a question?
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, Chamberlain.
Morning. Go ahead, please.
Thank you. I would like to actually give a scenario and ask a question as regards to that. In the first instance that this BVN issue of registration came out, I did my registration. I was given a slip. Then later, I was expecting to get a notification of my number. I didn't actually get it. I went back to the bank and I got it. So unfortunately, on Monday, this last Monday, I went to the bank to go and cash some money, and I was told my account is frozen. I was like, what happened after I've done it? And it's in the same branch that I did the process that I was put. I went inside to the branch manager to let the person know that I did this here. You can ask your guy. He knows me very well. Go and ask him. And when I'm coming to the bank, if I want to withdraw certain amount that past 100, I should come with my withdrawal slip. He didn't actually involve me to come with my BVN number. I got there. You don't know where I came from. You are not telling me to go back home to go and bring the BVN. I gave you where I'm working, everything. Go ask. This is a very simple thing. Go to this person. Then my question is that the person actually from the CDN made mention of, if this issue happened, it is not the fault of the person, but the fault of the bank. In that scenario, what are they doing to make sure that this kind of issue is being rectified? And I noticed, I tried to check my account and I'm seeing a kind of one information that I'm not clear with. Hope if I go to the bank again to go and cash, this thing is not going to happen, because later I have to go back to my house and bring the BVN number and give to them. And now I don't know whether they've linked it up or whatever. Then in that case, this thing is not happening to me alone. In that bank for that day, it happened to so many people, of which it creates an unwanted situation.
Okay.
And if it is something that has to do with life, what are we going to do in that scenario?
Okay, Murtala, just before you go, you went back home and brought your BVN number. Was it resolved immediately?
When I got there, I gave it to the, is it the BSM or whatever, because the customer person is forming an attitude for me. And I'm a customer service person as well. I know the way I treat my customer, like a king. Even the customer, I didn't even see face to face, but I treat them as if they are God. But why someone will not be forming an attitude for me? That was what actually triggered my anger that very day, because I expected customer service to treat me the same way I treat my customers as well.
Okay,
Then
did you
I
get
gave
your
it to them.
money that day? Let's put that on record, just so we know how quickly it is these things are resolved.
It actually wasted my time, and time is money.
Okay, thank you, Murtala.
Customer complaints.
Thank you. Let me apologize to him for the experience he had. I'm sure the bank will not want that to happen, because customer is king, just as he rightly said. But from his explanation, I could get one thing clear, and that was he did his BVN, but it was not linked. That was because he said he did it in that same bank. You know, we have discussed that much earlier. There are two processes. The first process is getting your BVN, and the second process is linking it. But we can also have situations where some may think they have linked, and maybe there are some technology. But as I said earlier, the important thing is, if we have such problems, they should be quickly resolved. And I want to assure him anyway, because he also raised that point, that since his BVN is now linked and he was able to do his transaction that day, he's not going to have a repeat of such an experience. Okay.
Now, what's her name here? Mr. Okay, I guess I'm seeing a lady's face, but saying Mr. Orioye is saying, if I send my BVN via SMS, how do they verify before linking to my account? If it says it's BVN.
So how does the bank verify? So they already know the SMS or the number you're sending from, right? So basically what I expect the banks to do, today when you open an account, you have a phone number linked to that account. So they will verify the phone number, they'll go to their system, pick up the account name. They already know the BVN, so with that they'll check our own system to say, okay, this BVN, what is the name associated with this BVN? Once that is done, they compare the names. Once the names match, they link that account.
Okay. Okay, now, I'm just thinking, what's the procedure for corporate accounts?
Okay. You know, a corporate account is only corporate in name. Behind that corporate account are individuals, individuals who are running the account. So for corporate accounts, the requirement is that all the signatories that are running that account must submit their BVN so that their BVN can be linked to the account. So any signatory that has not submitted his BVN cannot run the account. But if there are signatories who have submitted, and if such signatories satisfy the mandate for such account, then the account can continue to be operated.